terms of market research, it seems to me that most of the product and service failures that we see out there get really tied in one way or another to bad market research. They didn't really do their market research. The more you know about your customers, the better you will be at selling to them. There's just no doubt about it. It's very hard to sell somebody something they don't want, actually. And so you have to really think about that. It's like, if I want to sell something, how do I know what it is that you want? And then we're going to talk about what you want really has a huge, complex array of elements around it. It's what you want, it's when you want it, how you want it, where you want it, how much of you want it, how much you want to pay of it that you want. So it's not just that you want it, but there's a whole lot of other issues around actually wanting it. So then, product failure examples are kind of interesting to look at. And these are larger companies, just to tell you that even the big companies make huge marketing mistakes. So Coca-Cola's, this is a famous one. This was about in the 80s. And some of you remember Coca-Cola launched new Coke as a product. They actually pulled their Coke off the shelf completely. There was no more of the original recipe, and then they just rolled out new Coke. And their sales, and remember, the soft drink industry is wildly competitive because it's an easy industry to enter. I mean, basically, this is colored sugar water, right? With some bubbles in it. So it's not a hard industry to get into. So they have to be very diligent about maintaining their brands and really, keeping their customer base. And in particular, Pepsi and Coke are these crazed rivals. They're the two big Coca-Cola producers. Well, this new Coke thing came out, and nobody liked it. And it just crashed. And when they went back and they looked at it, they realized that they had done some of their market research. Actually, the market research, to some degree, was telling them that it tasted better. What they were trying to do is compete with a product that would beat Pepsi. And the market research, the taste test, said, oh, this is better than Pepsi. But what they forgot to say was, is it better than the old Coke with their Coke customers? And so when they rolled it out, their Coke customers said, you totally betrayed us. You rolled out this product, it doesn't make any sense to us, but we don't like it at all. And so then they had to backtrack, and they had this very complicated backtrack. They first rolled out Classic Coke. That's where Classic Coke came from, because they had to differentiate it from this product. And then what they ended up really doing was they just finally pulled new Coke off the shelf and put Coke back out there. It was very, very expensive. The first thing that you should look at is who are your 5 nearest direct competitors? And direct competitors are people that sell a product that's really similar to what you sell. If you're a child care company, so who are the people that are doing child care in the area? Who are the 5? Let's identify those people and let's learn as much as we can about them. Who are their customers? Who are their sales coming from? How do they position their business?
How do you learn that about them?
Just by observing them.
Oh, just watch it. Okay.
Just watch them, find out, talk to people about them.
Okay.
You can talk to people, say, oh, do you take your kids to, the ABC childcare? What do you think? How does that work? Even go spy on them.
Yeah.
Well, you just said
that. Competition is good for your business also, right? Having competitors really near, because it gives people a choice.
It does. It's an economic effect called clustering. And John Marshall was an English economist, and he wrote about this. Actually, Adam Smith wrote about it also. That all of these industries always seem to be all together in the same place. And Adam Smith was writing that in 1776. And it's true that you'll see that, and there's a reason for it. They've analyzed this very, very thoroughly. And the reason for it is because when they start clustering around in the same place, people know where they are, so you want to go there. Like like the yeah, well, the banks, but I was thinking of, like they put all the shops in a retail mall so that you can go to the mall and you have a huge variety of selection. You don't have to go all over the place. It's all right there.
They have gas stations on every corner.
Yeah, they'll do that. The other type of industrial clusters are, you can have things like Silicon Valley. So all the tech companies are there. The real reason why they're all there is because all the employees that they need are there. And the reason why all the employees that they need are there is because all the companies that hire the employees that are there. And it's sort of a chicken and egg thing, but after a while it's all there, and all their suppliers are there. So it's really true. And you'll see this also with Starbucks and Pete's. They are like, it's amazing how they will just be right across the street from each other. And that's because people know there's coffee and they want to compete with each other. So you're right.
You have a choice.
Understand.